So, ready to take off. I'm waiting for my sister now. It's supposed to be 4 o'clock here, so she's delayed. So she'll be here in 15 minutes. So, I guess I have to wait because I can't check in. From the airport, halfway for our 5.5 hours drive. We are in a sort of mini van, and now we are crossing a bridge. So we're all here driving now. The cats and the dogs are in the back. And talking about life for Paraguayan cows. Oh, here are some cows. Now look how lovely is that in the river. Let me get out to get a nice shot. Yeah, we didn't find something to eat because it's due to the time in the morning, everything is closed. So we run by so many shops where they sell fruit and ice creams and Fantas, and here they had some burgers, so I'm gonna try my first original Paraguayan hamburger. With even baked egg on it and cheese. It's really good. Pretty good. I guess the black friend was hungry, so I gave him the rest of the small hamburger, and he's really enjoying it. Van we are driving is rebuilt, so originally everything was steering wheel on the right, so it makes your signals are on the right and your wipers are on the left, so it's quite confusing. And so is the gear. It's automatic, but it's with a stick in your dashboard, so you have to adjust to it, but it's okay. We're 1 kilometer short of our destination, 100. So in another hour or so we should be entering Encarnacion, our destiny. So looking forward to that because we had a long 24 hours behind us. The bridge, so within 5 kilometers. We're close to my sister's house. Well, the realtor isn't here, so we have to wait. Miscommunication. So 6-hour drive and you get your destination and you still have to wait for the realtor. Well, things are things. Hey doggy. So today I just woke up, and the funny thing is yesterday we arrived on Wednesday and I bought myself a bed, and this bed is exactly the same model as I find in my hotel where I'm staying at the moment. So how coincidence, must be a good bed then, I guess. The hotel we are staying here is with Freddy, and it's a fairly priced hotel, and it's just literally 50 yards away from the river, so you can actually see the river if you walk out of the street, so which is really nice, and you can free park in front of the hotel. So we're gonna have breakfast with my sister, and then I'm gonna go to the suppliers stores to get some other items. It was really a long day yesterday and the day before, and we had to stretch our limits, but the animals were okay. They were a little bit stressed out, but once they got into the house of my sisters, they become friendly and they became at ease, so that was nice. And we went to the bed retail store, and the funny thing is, I saw another long person like myself looking at some beds, and they were discussing in German about sizes, and I said to them, well, you can't find the 190 in that model, so you look for a 2-meter bed, then you have to look elsewhere. So we introduced and we start talking, and then the funny thing, Helmut and Bettina from Germany, they were also here for getting settled in Paraguay, and they know my face. They saw me on Bogart in Paraguay, so how coincidentally, literally this first day in Encarnacion, and I'm being recognized in the store from my video blog. So how funny is that? So small world talking. So anyways, I'm gonna have breakfast now in a while, and then I'll put together some clips about the first days and our arrival, and also about the house and so. So I'll talk to you later. Starting to have the breakfast, and meanwhile I'm having a view on the river. In front of us is our rented minivan, and there you see the river, close to the stadium, which annually they have their carnival, which is a big thing, just so close to Brazil. So let's dig in. The bag, this is the kitchen, well, the washing kitchen. This is the kitchen, and we are discussing with the electrician and the real estater for having some extra wall mounts for the induction hob and the electric oven. So that's going to be installed. For my coffee machine, it's going to be here some more electric, so I can have my coffee machine, my mixer, and my toaster, my water boiler there. Well, the garden needs to have a small trim. It's really green and nice, and we have great pomelo tree, and there was one pomelo still on one of the branches, so I'm fortunate with that. Here we have the cabinets in the kitchen. This is for the fridge, and then here we have the storage room, and this is the living room with open doors, windows, shutters. There's going to be some extra wall socket outside. This is ribbon. This is no longer in use for water supply. front garden, tree, wall, and the satellite dish is going to be dismantled. I even have a dog house. So how fortunate is that? Maybe I'm getting a dog again. I mean, the signs are in for it, so who knows? I just might. This is the back entrance of 2 frios, air conditionings for the bedrooms, which is really nice. Small wall cupboard with a crack in it, so I don't know whether this is stable. Papaya tree, some fruit. And if we zoom in there, you see the pomelo, one hanging there. So, some papayas. Well, there's one downside, 5G tower. They're coming also here in Paraguay, which is a shame. Should never do that, but it is. And the funny thing is, my bed is already delivered. Bought it yesterday afternoon at 6:30, and it's brought, and it's the same model, different color than I had in the hotel, which was, well, for me, a perfect bed. So yeah, it's okay. I have the wall socket behind, and here, yeah, really nice. Airco is running. It's really cold, so it's running really perfectly. So here we have the bathroom. And in Paraguay you have electric shower heating, and they're gonna make the wiring in the ceiling so they can cover it, hide it. And here's gonna be a socket for shaving or for a hairdryer. And, well, the shower. It's really nice. And the master bedroom, also with air conditioning. So. Storage. At first I thought this was just an extra bedroom, but obviously it's the storage room. So, very handy, close by. So, really nice house. I'm really happy with it. And really looking forward to make this my new house. So we're here buying a refrigerator and maybe an oven. And an induction hob, so lots of stuff. We woke up really early and we had a long drive. I think we started around 4:45 and now it's 1:15. We are in Ascension. We left Encarnacion this morning when it was completely dark. And now we're in Ascension, in the police station. We went to our agent who is going to help us with the digital prints for the process of the cedula. And currently we are waiting now in the police station at Interpol. As you can see, it's really crowded. It's really crowded. So, I just had my digital fingerprints done with this nice police officer. So, we're almost finished for today. So it's a long time to wait. But finally I got my fingerprints again done, this time digitally. Last time I had to do it with black ink. And we arrived here at around 11:30 or something. And then we went to the police station. We had it done here. We had to wait. Now my sister is, after another hour waiting, doing her digital fingerprints. And well, the sad part is that we are spending the same amount of time in this waiting process here as the driving time from Encarnacion to Ascension. So it's ridiculous. 5.5 hours, 5 hours. So it's crazy, but it is what it is. So hopefully everything is now done perfectly, and well, thanks to progress, and next time it will be, I'm sure, easier for the next who wants to emigrate to Paraguay. So finally, after 5 hours in waiting time for the police station for those digital fingerprints, we're on our way. Hope to beat the traffic back to Encarnacion. 5-6 hours maybe. And it's 5 o'clock now, and I think around 7:10 it's going to be dark. So with the road conditions, I hope to get as fast as possible and we get going. So let's go. We're gonna run it and we're gonna do it. Maybe we have some kebab on the way to go, and then have a quick snack, and then when it's really dark, then the restaurants will be open and then we will get some food. But now let's hit the traffic and see how fast we can get with daylight. Driving slowly, but at least we still have the light. Minutes and it will be dark. And just to see how dark the windows are here. Amazing, Paraguay. Oh, just brought my sister at her house. Her son was waiting for her, and all the dogs and cats. It's been a long day. We drove around 400 kilometers one way in 5.5 hours. We left this morning at 4:45. I left, and right now it's 11:45, and I'm home again. So it was a really long walk, a long drive, a long hustle, and a very long waiting time for the fingerprints done. It's all you have to keep in mind. If you want it and you want to live in Paraguay, then for sure you must do it. You must endure it, and you must let it go. Tranquilo. So I'm gonna see tomorrow in daylight how my house will be. I have a water pole, and I have a papaya tree. So it's really nice. The lawn is a bit long, so that needs to be shortened. But all in all, I'm happy, and I'm glad I took this house. There has to be adjusted. Some things have done already, but it's going to take more. It's going to take more what we need to do. So this is the way how they place extra wall sockets in Paraguay. In Holland we do it differently. Well, every country has its own folklore. So this is, I guess this is the fastest way to make extra plugs. Here also one extra there and a double one there. So that's nice. This is going to be the living room. And the fuse box, they put an extra fuse in it. This is the fuse box in Paraguay. So I'll have to see about that. So I call it a day. I'm gonna edit tomorrow my video and then maybe I'll upload it Saturday or Sunday. Okay, I'll see you in the next one.